All right, last day of notes for volume. We are talking about a sphere. Our volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Something also that might be helpful is our volume of a hemisphere. You can find that volume of a sphere and then just divide by 2. But you can also use your formula of 2/3 pi r cubed, right? 2/3 is half of 4/3. All right, so let's apply this formula and get working on some applications. So we're going to find the diameter of a sphere with a volume of 972 pi. So volume for sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. We know the volume, right? The given volume for us is 972 pi. So we can replace that on the left-hand side and then get to solving. We'll multiply both sides by 3/4 by the reciprocal. When we do that, we'll get 729 pi on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, pi r cubed. We can divide both sides by pi. When we divide both sides by pi, they cancel, right? They divide out. So we get 729 is equal to r cubed. And then we can take the cube root and we get r is equal to 9. If our radius is 9, that means our diameter is going to be 18 units. To find the cube root of something on your graphing calc, if you go to math and then scroll down to number 4, you'll see this thing that has this 3, this, and then parentheses, right? That will allow you to type in that 729 and find the cube root. Okay, and then we have some combined solids. We're only actually going to do this number 2 and skip number 3, deal with our probability. So we have this cold capsule. It is 11 millimeters long. So from here to here, 11 millimeters. And then we also know it's 3 millimeters in diameter. So I'm going to find one of the circles in there and label that diameter of 3, which I guess I can also label the radius of 1.5. We want to find the volume of the medicine it contains. So when I'm looking at this figure, I see on the inside I have a cylinder. So I want to find the volume of the cylinder, and then I want to find the volume of the sphere. I have 2 hemispheres on both sides. When I put 2 hemispheres together, they create a sphere. So I'm going to start with writing out my formulas for both. My cylinder, pi r squared times h, and my sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. I know my radius, so I can plug that into both pretty much automatically. And I can really find that volume of the sphere very, very easily because I only need the radius. When I simplify that, I'll get 4.5 pi for the volume of the sphere. But I don't have my height of the cylinder yet. Because in the cylinder, I solely need the height, right, from one of the bases, one of the circles to one of the circles, not the whole height of that figure. Something that will be helpful is if I draw in the radius on both of those hemispheres of 1.5 and 1.5, I can take out that 1.5 from 11 and the other 1.5 from 11 to find my height of 8 millimeters. That is my height of that cylinder. I then multiply that out, I get my 8 pi. I add them together and I get 22.5 pi millimeters cubed for the volume of this combined solid. That is it for the notes today. Skip the next problem. We do have some example problems dealing with our spheres on the next page though.